Okay, so a quick update of my situation. My blood pressure's gone through the roof again. I was having headaches the other day, so we decided to buy a blood pressure monitor, and it's silly readings on it. So I've got to sort that out. So we've come out today to get me some medication for my blood pressure. The other thing is, and I'll just show you my baby, is about, when would it be? About 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago? 3 months ago, she found a lump in her breast. And of course, I started getting upset and crying and basically not thinking of her. I was thinking of myself, because then I upset her and got her scared and worried and this, that and the other. But of course I insisted she went to the doctors. We went to the doctors, and the doctor strangely turned around and said, it's more than likely hormonal because of your age. Go away, and if it gets any bigger, come back. Well, I'm sort of scratching my head a bit, because I don't know, what country you're viewing this video from, but in the UK, if they detect a lump, it doesn't matter whether they think it may or may not be cancer, they send you straight for a biopsy, and they have it removed. And that's not what they did here. So we've just been away for a couple of days, and I just happened to ask her about this lump. It's actually got bigger. So I immediately took her to another doctor, and the other doctor says she must have a biopsy immediately. So we've come to hospital, and this is the day she's going to have a biopsy. I felt the lump. It's pretty worrying, but she's got a smile on her face. She's less worried about it than what I am. And then I've come to this hospital, and I can honestly say, all my videos are positive, but I can honestly say and give you a bit of negativity. I hope and I pray I never have to come to hospital, unless of course it's private, which, because I can't afford the insurance, that's not going to happen. I'm just hoping and praying it's nothing bad, because I wouldn't want to having treatment here. I'd want to get in the best treatment. And look, don't get me wrong, I've got no experience of the health system here, but what I see, I'm not inspired, let's just say. So I'm very upset. I'm hoping it's going to turn out well, but we'll see. So we'll see you next time with the results. So bye for now. So what we're doing now, Mal?
We will go to the other building. Outpatient.
That's outpatient. That's why they're going to do your biopsy.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You don't look scared. I'd be scared. Not so much if I was in the UK hospital, but this place does scare me. I can't hide the fact.
Later I will cry.
No, don't cry in front of me then. Right, we've been sent to this other hospital. As I said before, you get sent from pillar to post. We come to this hospital, and there's nobody there to give any information. We've just been told to sit down. Oh, tell a lie, somebody sat down now. There's no armed guards on this hospital, so I don't actually know why that's the case. So what you found out?
You need to fall in line first.
Or
Waiting for the doctor.
so where's the doctor?
Lunch. You take lunch.
The doctor's at lunch. What time is it? 10 to 1. Okay. So we've been waiting for about an hour, and we're sat there, and we're first in line after this old lady, and the line forms up in opposite chairs. The chairs are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're number 1. So as soon as this old lady gets up, number 6 just pushes in, sits down, hands the papers over. So I'm thinking, what? So then she gets up, and the one sat next to her runs over and gets in the seat. Now, of course, Mel being Mel, she just lets them do it as well. So, not good. So I've come to sit over here. She's over there. And she's still smiling, bless her. I know if it was me, but I'm a bit of a worrier anyway, I'd be absolutely beside myself. But I suppose I'm worrying enough for her anyway. I'm not sure if it's because she's not aware of how serious it can be, and that a lot of the time the treatment's worse than the illness itself, as we all know. If you're in the West and you've been through any of this with somebody with cancer, I've been through it with 3 different people, and it's very unpleasant. My sister had breast cancer, you know, thank God she got over it, she's doing fine. But I know some people don't. I'm just hoping everything's going to be fine. So we're sat here, well not here, but sat over there, like I've just been discussing for like an hour, and now we've found out we didn't need to sit there for an hour, and the window she went to, that is closed. We should have went to straight away and it would have been open. So, oh, you've got to laugh, haven't you? Otherwise you'd cry. And everywhere's filling up. There's like 2 hospitals next to each other. They're both packed with people. You think it's bad in the UK if you're from the UK. Come to the Philippines, it's like this everywhere. Even in the local government offices, you go for any paperwork and they're queuing down the stairs. That's how bad it is. So we've had a ray of hope. Mel's gone somewhere else to another office who may authorise the biopsy. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens when she comes back. It's boiling hot. We only had to sit down for nearly another hour at the place we'd already sat down for an hour for, because apparently that is the place we had to be. The nurse at the station told us wrong, so sent me to another obsolete window we shouldn't have gone to anyway. That's perhaps why there was nobody there. Now we've sat there for an hour, got the correct paperwork. She's come up here and look at the queue. So it's cost 3,050 pesos so far. If the lump turns out to be cancerous, then she has to have it removed. This is only for a needle to take a piece of the tissue, and then God knows after that, I just don't know. I mean, my sister Christine, she had to go back quite a few times for chemo, radiotherapy, and all her hair dropped out. I mean, look at her beautiful hair. It took her most of her life to grow it that long. I mean that, I don't know why I said that, but I'm just coming out with crap, you'll have to excuse me. There's loads of stuff going off in my head. I don't want it to have treatment in a public hospital. I don't know if I have the right to say I have no confidence, because like I say, I don't know the public system here. The doctors might be second to none, I don't know. But if it was me, I'd be on a plane home if I got diagnosed with something like that. Because I think my chances of survival would be better if I'm in the UK. Or if you were you're a US citizen, then I guess the US. I don't know if they've let her jump the queue or what, but she's disappeared. So we'll see what happens in a moment. Right, she's just been in, they've registered her, but there's a massive queue for minor operations. We'll probably be sitting here a couple of hours, if not more. So my blood pressure is high, so I'm going to go and see a doctor in another hospital, because this hospital is too crowded, and we'll come back in a bit. So see you later. Okay, so we're doing a Chris and Mel update. We're in the centre of Naga in the plaza. And firstly I want to say to my patrons that there's a problem with Patreon, where you send me a message on Patreon, I can't reply to it. It just freezes up, it won't let me reply to anybody. So if you want to message me, do it on my channel, or do it a private message on my website, and I'll get straight back to you. So apologies if you sent me a message and I haven't got back to you. It's not my fault, I've tried. What I want to talk about is I've recently had very high blood pressure. I've been quite poorly. I'm behind on editing the videos, so there is some videos coming up. So basically I'm asking you to bear with me, because I'm not sure what videos, if any, I'm going to be doing. So if you get a pause in the videos, the thing I'm going to explain to you is probably why. Now, the video you're going to see after should have come first, but I feel because I couldn't do the last part of the video at the hospital, I just feel I need to explain now. I know I've said it on the video, but I'll say it again because I can't remember what I actually said. You know, you just stroll along in life and you know, happy-go-lucky, whatever, and then something comes along to punch you in the face, and that's what's happened to me. Now basically Mel told me 3 months ago that she'd felt a lump in her breast, and of course immediately I was shocked and insisted she go to the hospital. She didn't want to go to the hospital, she didn't want to do anything, she just wanted to ignore it. I said no. So long story short, she went to the doctors, and for whatever reason the doctor turned around and said it's probably hormonal, it'll be okay, it'll probably go away, and hormonal imbalance, and it'll probably go away. 3+ months later she comes to me and it's actually got, it's twice the size it was, and very you can find it pretty quick, you can see it. So we went to the doctor and he says I'll have to send you to the hospital for a biopsy. So we go to the hospital for a biopsy, and we got really chucked from pillar to post, which you're gonna have to get used to if you come to the Philippines. It's not like in the West with anything. You know, you have to submit papers, you know, you need anything for your visa. My God, get ready, because
It's hard.
they make you jump through hoops to get your paperwork. Anyway, I'm going off the subject. So we goes to hospital, and the last bit is what I missed out because I was really upset. The surgeon wouldn't do a biopsy. He says the tumor or whatever it is needs to be removed, but typical Philippines, it can't be done for 2 months, so it's going to be the end of September. And I'm a warrior. You've seen me with the kids and the families and how I try to help. I worry about people, and that's what I am, that's who I am. And of course I'm really upset all the time for Mel. I mean, she's taken it in her stride, bless her, you know. She's still the same. She's not, you know, thinking of the worst or anything like that. So basically that's the update. That's all I really wanted to tell you, that if I disappear, sorry, if we disappear, you know why we've disappeared. Again, as always, thanks everybody for your support, especially my patrons. Thank you ever so much, bless you. It's been a real big help, and I'll try and get some really good videos done when we get this sorted out. Oh, don't forget, I'm trying to get to 100 presents for the kids, so if you want to send a box through the post, whatever, just send me a message and I'll give you the address to send it to. So if you want to send something through the post, I'll be more than happy to accept it, as I'm sure the kids would. So goodbye from me, goodbye from Mel, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.